Hi, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today my episode is going to be Bagi with shrimps, dal and rice. So for Bagi, normally it's like cold. I'm doing a mixture of everything. I have kale, I have the Swiss chard, and I have spinach. I have some that I picked already that is frozen. I'm gonna use that. I love bak chow. I really do love bak chow. But it'll break my heart to pick it now because I want to pick that next week. So I'm not gonna touch my bak chow this week. I'm just gonna pick my Swiss chard, spinach, kale, and herbs. So So this is my spinach. I'm just gonna take the big leaves. I see it's growing very tall, so I'm gonna wait until these leaves grow big. I guess that's what I'm going to do because I really don't know what to do with it. But I'm gonna pick the big leaves for now to put into my today's meal. I'm only picking all the big leaves for the kale. This is very, very nutritious. I eat it raw, but I also cook it. I'm just gonna pick one. We're gonna pick the herbs now. I'm just gonna pick one of the green onion. The green onion we planted, they don't multiply. They don't multiply. So I'm just gonna harvest them and I'm gonna put something else after. So I'm going to pick some basil. I'm gonna take the ones from here, leave the ones in the tower garden for when we're cooking inside. And also I'm going to take some of the celery. I'm also going to take some of these chive. And then I'm going to take some thyme. I'll take a sprig of the rosemary, some parsley, and the thyme. I have some thyme here. So that's it. That's my herbs for my bhaji. So now I'm gonna start. We're starting with the dal and then the bhaji. So we have the dal is washed already. I'm not going to put anything in the pot for now because you know when you put in the peas, it gives like some froth that you have to skim off. I just like to fry the shrimps up a bit. I'll take it off, then continue after. So I put some onions inside here now, and the turmeric and salt. Just put a little bit of garlic, and that's perfect. So we let that cook. So now I'm going to start with the other stuff here. I'll put all the herbs, the garlic, pepper, some tomato paste, ginger, jeera, and salt. Also have some fresh cherry tomatoes. I added some of all the mixture. I shouldn't say bhaji, but whatever it is, the bhaji, different kinds of bhaji. I thought that we were going to actually use some from the frozen one that we have, but it was so much that I decided that we're not going to use the frozen one. We're just going to use the ones that we picked before today. It's a mixture of all kinds of stuff. It's just like in Guyana, they put edo leaves, they put saijan leaf, they put poi bhaji, they put everything. You know, I'll tell you a little story. When I was about 15, 16 years old, my grandfather had a ranch. Well, at first it was up Kanji Creek, and it was called Bamboo. But before that, the ranch was at Patwala, and at Patwala, my grandfather built a house there, a one-bedroom house with upstairs kitchen and everything. It was nice, but then the government moved them to Bamboo. So one day, me and this guy that worked for my grandfather, his name was Bharat, we went up to Patwala, and we had to walk 2 miles into the jungle, and then we had to take about 5 miles across in the savannah in mud and water to get to the house. And it's far. When you're walking in mud and water, yeah, so 5 miles in mud and water is very far. Anyways, when we reached the house, we figured out by the time we got there, there was no way we can walk back 5 miles, and the mud and water was waist deep in the savannah. And then we had to trek 2 miles into the jungle. and that's dangerous. We couldn't reach back by our camp before nightfall, so we can't do that in the night. There's too much snakes and all of that. So we decided that we're gonna camp in the house. So they normally leave some groceries just if that happens. So we had flour, and we had some spices, salt, and stuff like that, coffee, sugar, but we had nothing else to eat. So Barrett went on top of this. We had where the old cow pen was. He picked pumpkin leaf, edo leaf, and some kind of bagi and stuff like that. And you know what? He had a coconut, and we made bagi with rice. No, actually it wasn't rice. Bagi with sada roti that night. And it was so delicious. When you're hungry, food is very delicious. Just gonna add some wiri pepper to the dal. Oh, this bhaji looks really delicious. Really delicious. Gonna add the shrimps to it. Because for me, I don't like to overcook shrimp. Shrimp cooks very fast. I think this spinach is finished. I cannot believe this is just from one chicken that we picked today. This is amazing for one day picking. This is gonna be so delicious. So there was a blooper. I did put some kale in the dal before, but we didn't tape it. We didn't press record. So I'm putting more kale into the pot. This is kale that I picked from the Tower Garden that I'm putting into the pot. You know what? I'll put everything, even the stem. Now we have to just chunky this. I'm gonna shut it off. I just want to talk a little bit about the plants. Just an update, because if you wait until when all your plants are overgrown, then it's too late for you to plant seeds. So what I did was I planted some bok chow, about 18 here. And I have some Swiss chard, parsley, and lettuce, and some other stuff here that's ready. So as soon as some of them are overgrown, we're gonna put these babies in there to become So I'm finished cooking today. the rice we cooked before. Here I have the dal that you saw that I made, and I have the spinach or bhaji with shrimps, and that's my episode for today. It is so wonderful that I picked that bhaji. I wish I went to to the swamp to haul the shrimps myself, but that didn't happen. So I'm going to do a little taste for you. See, I have some bhaji with a nice big fat wiri pepper, and I'm going to do a taste. You know, when people ask me why I go through all this, and those of you who plant garden know, when you plant it yourself, it doesn't taste the same like when you buy it in the store. This tastes really good. The food is delicious. I thank you for spending this day with me with a simple meal. Please like and subscribe. Please support my channel, and I thank you very much. Have a good evening.